Greetings, interweb, or whatever it's called these days, the internets. I don't know if you want to use bush lingo. My name is Drew MC. I'm going to talk to you today about franchise films. The whole concept of these rants is I will smoke a cigarette and I will rant. When I am done smoking, the rant ends. Simple as that. It'll keep me calm and relatively focused, even though I do ramble, like I'm doing now. Let's begin, shall we? Franchise films and why they suck. Not every franchise film is terrible, alright? And people's biggest complaints about them seem to be they don't fit with, whatever the previous criteria was. Like X-Men, for example. X-Men period was a bad film, alright? Not compared to the comics. Comics are impossible to transfer into a film, but the film itself was pretty bad. So Transformers. Transformers, I thought, was a kick-ass film. Well, it fits with this whole theory. I'll get to the point, alright? Trust me on this. Just stick with me. Hollywood seems to be a big fan of taking these giant licenses. It's nothing new, and adapting them into film. This has been going on since, books were written. What do you think a play is? A play is just an adapted book, essentially. You read it, you put it off. All scripts, all that, blah, blah, blah. It's easy. You figure it out. You get a franchise. Something that's been successful previously, alright? You release on a film. Is it fair to view that franchise on its as a whole, or do you look at the separate mediums together? Perfect example of this is, in my opinion, Batman. Batman kicks ass. The first Batman movie ruled, even with Michael Keaton. There's Punch, that was okay. Second Batman flick, that was pretty good. I'm a big fan for Christopher Walken. Anything he's in, I love. Same with Jack Nicholson, which is probably why I like the first one. Anyway, the Batman comics, Batman movies, pretty true to each other. Until, of course, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. Those movies were kind of gay. Molded nipples, I don't know who decided to think that was a good idea, but I would have loved to sat in on that, costume selection process where they're like, hey, let's put molded nipples on the bat costumes. Yes, everybody wants to see big steel bat nipples. That was really gay. Anyway, when thinking about a franchise flick like that, you gotta remember, you can't hold it up to the merits of what it used to be. A lot of people have been bitching about the Transformers movie. Personally, I liked it. It's a movie you sit down, you eat popcorn to, you enjoy, alright? It's not a movie that's out there for you to go, wow, this is an epic on level with Citizen Kane. My God, the cinematography was brilliant. No, it's a movie about giant robots beating the crap out of other giant robots with great sound effects and awesome explosions. And if you went into Transformers expecting some kind of intellectual thing, then you're a moron. You are. You were stupid. Did you go to Transformers hoping for some kind of genius piece of visionary work by Michael Bay? You are an idiot. So, yeah, I'll give you a second to come to that realization. Got it yet? Okay, good. Let's move on. People complain a lot about Transformers being... the franchise itself was designed to sell toys. Alright, let's be real here. The toys came before the cartoon series, any of the cartoon series. It was toys first. I mean, toys, but like awesome toys. Alright? We're talking about a jet fighter that turns into a robot. Come on, people. A jet fighter that turns into a giant robot. Alright? He's done bombing, I don't know, some small country. Now he's going to turn into a robot and beat the crap out of stuff. Come on, what's not awesome about that? They were designed to sell toys. You gonna complain now when you see an ad for Mountain Dew in the movie? Oh, wow. Okay, you are. Oh, I think you're kind of looking in the wrong direction here. Take it for what it is. And what it is a movie with a lot of giant robots beating the crap out of other giant robots. Okay? With great marketing and toys, alright? I go see a movie and I'm like, wow, Optimus Prime kicked ass. Now I can get Optimus Prime sitting on my desk. Yes, because I'm a dork, alright, and I don't get laid. But that's enough about me. Kind of sad now. People have been bitching almost non-stop about the marketing in films. Oh god, we have commercials. I don't think that's really an issue. If you have to see it for like 5 seconds on screen, Aquafina, Pepsi, Starbucks, whatever, just shut your mouth and deal with it, because the money they got for doing that probably paid for a good chunk of the film. Maybe see a Pepsi ad and you're a Coca-Cola guy. I'm a Coca-Cola guy. I like Coke. I don't like Pepsi. I don't know what it is. I just prefer Coke over Pepsi. I won't not drink Pepsi. If it's the only thing available, hell yeah, I'll have a Pepsi. But I personally prefer Coke. So should I get in arms every time I see a Pepsi ad on a movie? Go, I don't like that product, now they're trying to force it down my throat. I don't have to go buy Pepsi because I saw Optimus Prime kick over a Pepsi can. That's stupid. I don't think that ever happened in the movie, but it's just an example and you understand what I'm saying. Good, cool. These franchises are designed to make money. Every single one was set out to make money. You think Batman was drawn as a labor of love and art? No, he was designed to sell comics. You think Spider-Man? No, to sell comics. The whole reason Spider-Man's a lovable, relatable character is because Mr. Stan Lee, God himself, invented him to do that. To make you pick up a Spider-Man comic and go, hey, this guy really gets me. That's the whole point of it. To sell, sell, sell. Alright? If you want to see a nice little movie that doesn't want to sell anything except the movie itself, go see like Little Miss Sunshine or some other thing. Alright? Even then, the movies are still trying to sell themselves to you. So get over it. The movie industry has always been about making money. Back when they were first founded, nobody had the money to afford to make any kind of film, so they were all sponsored by things like blacksmiths and metal companies and, you know, high-end industry stuff that could pump lots of money into these really expensive films. And it's always been like that. Nowadays, with cross-marketing at an all-time high, I don't see how you can expect anything less. It's a bad movie, it comes up with a bad video game, a bad novelization, a bad comic series, and bad action figures. Shit, didn't see that coming, did ya? Huh? No. I will say this though. Out of all the bad franchise movies I've ever seen, House of the Dead still rates #1. Maybe #2 after Alone in the Dark. But still, that's completely off topic. I just hate Uwe Boll. Stupid German. I have no problem with the German people, by the way. I love the German people. Great food. Great food. Spotty patches of history, but great food. These days, you can't go to a movie and just not be willing to accept it, alright? I do think it's over the line when they show me a Toyota commercial before a flick. I didn't pay $10 to see a commercial. If it's in the movie, fine. It's contributing to the movie. I don't want to contribute to the theaters doing well, because most theaters these days suck. That being said, I think I'm about done here. I have more to say, but I am rambling and I'm completely off topic, but the cigarette's almost out, so I will stick to the deal and you won't have to put up with me anymore. Thanks for listening. I was Drew MC. I hope you enjoyed it.